So I am a Dwola. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am actually in my laboratory, jarring up some of my moisture enriched products that are all natural and organic. So that's what you guys are going to see me doing while I'm actually talking to you guys, okay? So the topic of this video is dry hair. Top reasons why your hair would stay dry and how you can prevent it from being dry. First off, I am a licensed cosmetologist, so I've been a licensed cosmetologist for over 25, 26 plus years. It's been a long time. So I didn't always, well, let me just tell you guys. When I was in the salon, like as of the last time when I opened up my shop and I was in my salon, which I closed about a year ago, right before the pandemic, I actually specialize in healthy hair care. And the reason why I chose to specialize in healthy hair care was because working at different salons with different people, working for different people, they just didn't care. They just didn't care about, customers' hair. Their whole thing was as long as the style looked good, they would mess up. I would watch them because, my station is here. And then I have a bunch of other people that stations are next to me. So they would mess up. You can see them cut somebody's hair, mess it up, and then put some hairspray, to fix it without even telling the person, hey, I'm sorry I cut your hair or whatever. So it was never about healthy hair care. They would use products that they would just get from CVS, grocery store. A lot of those stylists never used professional products. So the client's hair will look nice that day, but then of course once they got home and tried to do something to their hair, it was a mess. Or they would come back and their hair would be damaged, and 9 times out of 10, well, let's just say 10 times out of 10, the um the stylist would always blame the customer. Like, well, what are you doing? Are you not drinking water? Did you put heat to your hair? It was always something. It was always something. So because of that, and I had seen that a lot where people just didn't care. One thing about me, I've been doing hair since I was a little girl. I'm talking about 7, maybe even before that. And I started doing my own hair. That's how I learned how to do hair. I started braiding my own hair. I started weaving my own hair and so on. So after working for a bunch of different people, I just decided, hey, it's time to do your own thing. So with doing my own thing, I always like the best products. Always like the best products because I realized that the professional products, well, I meant to say professional products. I always use professional products because a professional product would be a product that the public couldn't buy. A professional product is a product that you have to have a license. You have to be a licensed cosmetologist in order to purchase professional products, right? So those are the products that I use, and I realized that the outcome of my clients' hair was always great. If they needed moisture, if they had problems with their scalp, if they needed shine, if they needed body, it was always better using those professional products. Now, yes, they cost a little bit more than a product that you could just go in the beauty supply store and buy, but why would you pay me $90, $100, $200 for me to take care of your hair, and I'm using the same thing that you're using at home that you got from Walgreens or Walmart? Okay, so that didn't make any sense. And if you guys realize, well, first of all, whoever's watching this video, please thumbs up the video. And I know y'all like, take the mask off. Listen, whenever I'm working with products, I always keep my mask on. Most of the time I have on my suit, but it's hot in here. It's kind of cool, but I'm hot. So I have on my, what y'all call a hazmat suit. But right now I'm clean. I just have on my t-shirt and some pants and my gloves, and I have on my mask. So anytime that I'm working with products, I don't want to spit. I'm talking to you guys. So let's just say some saliva came out my mouth. You do not want spit in your moisturizer. So thank me for that, for keeping you guys covered. So anywho, it was always better to just use a professional product on someone that's paying you to take care of their hair, right? All right, so I'm 5 minutes into the video, so that should be enough of a breakdown as far as me saying, I use the best products for my clients, and I made sure that, I spent the money that I had to spend so that they could get the outcome that they needed. Now, get into the purpose of this video. Besides me in here doing what I'm doing, filling up my curls and more jars, because that's what this product actually is, curls and more, right? So and I just made this fresh. So while I'm in here drawing, putting one of my moisturizing treatments that's a leave-in in the jars, I said, you know what? Let me go live. Let me go live and just explain, the purpose of dry hair. So there's a lot of different reasons why your hair can be dry. And I need to put this somewhere else because I have a lot of different products up here right now that I just made. All right. Do I have a bag? I'll put it here because I got something right there. All right, cool. So, first off, the first reason why your hair may be dry is water. You don't drink water. You drink soda, you drink juice, you do not drink water. Water is going to hydrate you. Water will not only hydrate your body, it also hydrates your hair. People do not realize that. So a lot of people that don't drink water have dry skin and they also have dry hair, right? So that's one reason. Another reason is products. When you are not using either the correct products or you don't use products correctly. Notice I said when you're not using the correct products or you're not using products correctly. Now, the correct products would be something that keeps moisture in your hair. If you're noticing that when you shampoo your hair and even after you condition your hair and you put your leave-in, if you're even using something after the fact, and you put those products in your hair, that your hair is still dry, those are not the correct products for you. Those are not the correct products for you. I'm going to say that again. If your hair is dry after you're using a certain product, those are not the correct products for you. Now, let's just say somebody says, well, no, it's the correct product for me if I wet my hair and then I put the product in my hair. Or it's the correct product if I add this and that. You get what I'm saying? So, again, when I say dry, I mean like crunchy dry. Crunchy dry. Hey, I'm live. You're fine. I mean like crunchy dry. And you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you touch your hair and your hair is falling out. That's what I mean by really extremely, extremely dry. So how do you fix that? How would you fix that situation? One, if you're using products that are drying your hair out, stop using them, right? Okay, yeah, hold on. Hold on, y'all, because I'm mixing up. Oh, I hate when I have the same bottles. Okay, there we go. See? That's how I can tell this is the other product until I put a label on it. All right. I mean, I hate when I have the same jars, but it's all good. These are bigger. Okay. So, yes, when you're using the product and it's drying your hair out, that clearly means that you don't need to use that product anymore. Now, if it's a product that you have and you're not following the instructions correctly, then, try that. Because some things say add water or don't put on dry hair or don't put on wet hair. So those are situations that could be why a product may not be working for you and why it may be drying your hair out. Let's say, for example, for me. Now, today, I have on a wig, right? But you guys have seen. Okay, if you're new to my channel, just listen. I wear wigs. I love wigs. My hair is long, thick, healthy, everything. You can look at all of that on my channel, the pictures, and you can literally see what my hair looks like. But other than that, I love to wear wigs. I love different styles. I don't like to do my hair. I did hair for so many years that I'm just like, it's easy for me to just boom, braid my hair back, boom, throw a wig on, and go. All right. So for me, for example, I'll just give you guys an example of my hair. When I shampoo my hair, right? And we're talking about, I'm using my products. If you don't know me, I'm a Dwell with Daniels licensed cosmetologist, also CEO of Miracle Growth Water, which is an organic, natural hair. I mean, you can be relaxed, but I prefer, I cater to us natural girls. Although if you're relaxed, you can use some of my products, but I cater to us naturals. So natural and organic products are chemical free. As you guys see me in my lab, everything that I make is natural. It's made with my hands. Like this product that I'm using now actually has oat in it. Oat, OAT. A lot of people don't realize that, so I need to add that to the ingredients of the yays of my Zays, Twist and More, and also my Curls and More. All right, it does have oat, so it's a process to actually make this. It has flaxseed. It has a bunch of different things in it. Coconut oil. It's a bunch of different things, but they're all natural. So it is a process to actually make everything that I actually create. So let's just say I'm having a lazy day, right? And I shampoo my hair. And I use my rice water because I do have a special rice water that grows the hair very, very fast. So make sure you check out Miracle Growth Water. Plug, 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 plug. All right. And I do my treatment, and then I condition my hair, right? Because I have herbal moisturizer conditioners, and then I don't do anything else because I'm tired or whatever I'm doing. I'm lazy, and then I don't do anything else. Even though my conditioner is very, very hydrating, notice that that's where I stopped, right? I did my deep conditioner, and then I just rinsed my hair, and then I put what? I put a cap on, and I went to sleep. So the next day, my hair is going to be soft, but it's going to be dry. You get what I'm saying? Why is it going to be dry? Because once I rinse that conditioner out, even if I go up under the hair steamer, under my heating cap, once I rinse that conditioner out, I didn't do anything else. I didn't put a leave-in in my hair, and we need, if you are noticing, now this is all about dry hair, guys. If you're noticing that after you shampoo your hair and you condition, that's your last step. Listen, your hair still needs more. Unless you have oily hair, and I do not have oily hair, I have normal hair. But unless you have like oily hair that you don't need to put anything in it because you just got this natural oil thing going on. But if you don't, you need to put a leave-in in your hair, or at least a moisturizer. Some type of something after you have rinsed that conditioner out. That is a reason why a lot of you ladies and probably gentlemen are experiencing dry hair, and then you're trying to figure out, well, why is my hair dry now? It wasn't dry when I put my conditioner in, the rinse out conditioner. It wasn't dry when I did my deep conditioner, but now it's dry because I didn't do anything else. So you rinse that conditioner out and you did nothing else. Why do you think your hair is dry? So getting back to myself. So basically, when that happens with me, I'm like, dang, what did I do? I'm like, man, or what didn't I do? Because I wake up and my hair be kind of big, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do or what didn't I do? Then I have to remember, Dwoa, you didn't put any type of nothing in it like last night. Like you were tired. You just rinsed the conditioner out, and then that was it. So for me, I definitely have to put a leave-in conditioner in my hair. Um, or some of my pomade. I have to do something because if I don't, my hair is going to be dry. Now I am someone that eats healthy. I exercise. I work. I drink a lot of water. But when we're talking about my hair, besides wearing wigs, because a wig can dry your hair out too. But I keep mine moist and I keep a cap on, and then I do the wig cap. Then I do the hair. But if I don't put some type of nutrient back into my hair after I rinse out my conditioner, my hair is going to be dry. And what happens when you have dry hair, guys, it pops. You ladies know what I'm talking about. When I wear my wigs, right, I will either do my hair in four braids going, two, like 1, 2, 3, 4, or I'll do two braids, or I'll do four big braids going to the back, right? So if I don't put anything in my hair, now this doesn't have to be daily, but once I do my conditioner and I rinse my hair with, cool water to at least lock in the moisture to close the cuticle of my hair down, because the heat is going to open your hair. Whenever you guys are trying to put something into your hair that you want to stay in there, you're going to open the hair with heat. That will be your hot water, your warm water. When it's time to seal it in, to close that cuticle down, your hair has three layers: the cortex, medulla, and the cuticle. Okay, so your hair it has three different layers. So you want to smooth that cuticle layer down. You don't want it to be all wild and then your hair is popping off. So you rinse your hair with cool water. So many times, and I'm still getting into the why your hair will be dry. All right, still getting into that. But so many times, women don't realize just because you don't use heat on your hair, like a lot of people say, oh no, I don't use heat. I blow dry my hair cool. Or I don't blow dry my hair at all. I don't use curling irons. I don't use flat irons. I don't use straightening combs. But when you shampoo your hair and you condition your hair, you're using steaming hot water. Hey sis, you're using steaming hot water. Hot water. You are using steaming hot water. So what do you think you're doing? All that time that you're saying that you're heat free, oh, I'm not using any heat on my hair, you are literally damaging your hair. Every time you're shampooing and conditioning, or whatever other treatments that you might be doing, because you're using that hot water, that can also damage the layers of your hair. I'm going to say it again. The hot water that you're using when you shampoo or you condition your hair, that can damage your hair. And so now you're using this hot water, right? You're using the hot water and you're wondering why your hair is getting dry and damaged. But you're using the best products, you know. You're not putting heat on your hair except for when you shampoo and you condition, and then you're trying to figure out, well, why is my hair dry, or why are my ends splitting, or why does my hair feel so weak? There is a reason. There is a reason why when you read the bottles, and most bottles will say, not all of them, most bottles will say, rinse with cool water. But a lot of you guys don't because you're like, oh no, it's too cold, or I just like it hot. Listen, I love hot showers, right? I love hot showers. But what happens with all that heat? It dries your skin out. It dries your skin out. Same thing with your hair. So now I've given you guys three reasons. If you've been following me, paying attention, I've given you guys three reasons of why your hair may be dry. Another reason could be if you are dieting. Yeah. If you're dieting or you've changed your eating habits, right? You've changed your eating habits. I'm gonna go both ways. I'm gonna explain the eating habits of the person that doesn't eat healthy, and then I'm gonna explain the eating habits of someone that is dieting. Okay? Once you start to diet, right? Your body loses a lot of the nutrients that you would probably normally put inside it. So, a lot of times when you are dieting, not only does your hair get dry, it also gets weak and fragile. Excuse me, especially if you're taking like an appetite suppressant, a diet pill, and you're not taking vitamins, which is why most people that diet, like myself, I'm dieting right now. I'm definitely drinking my tea when I can remember to, and I'm taking a multivitamin because if I don't, there's a possibility that I could start having hair shedding. Why is that? Because my body's used to one thing, and now I'm doing something else. So a lot of times, either your skin is going to suffer for it or your hair. Now, let's talk about the person that is on a health kick, right? So you're eating healthy. You're doing everything that you should be doing. You're taking omega-3s. You're eating fish. You're eating salmon. But for some reason, your hair is still dry, right? Now, we're going to talk about someone that doesn't use my products. Because you're saying, no, but I'm healthy. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. My hair is still dry. I'm drinking my water. In your case, you're probably 9 times out of 10 using the wrong products. Look at the ingredients, guys. Go. This is homework for you guys. Besides y'all that use my product, because y'all know y'all good. And if your hair is drying, if your hair is dry after you're using my products, then that means you don't have all the products that you need to have from my line. But the next time, this is for people that don't use Miracle Growth Water products. The next time you are about to put anything on your hair, look at it. Read the ingredients. Read the ingredients. How much alcohol is in that product? The words that you can't pronounce, or you have no idea what those words are, take a screenshot, take a picture of that and Google those ingredients. Yes, that product probably was $5, $10, or you see some celebrities talking about it, or you just like, well, it says it has moisture. It says it has aloe vera. It says it has this and that. But then when you put it on your hair, every single time, your hair is extremely dry. Now, your body's healthy, but your hair keeps getting dry. And you notice that now you got to put a whole bunch of oil in your hair. You have to put a whole bunch of uh, cocoa butter. Well, for me, I put a lot. I put cocoa butter in my product. A lot of people don't. You have to put a lot of olive oil in your hair, or you're doing shea butter, or you're doing a lot of coconut oil. It's the products. Read those ingredients. Read those ingredients on your label. The label said that it had all this good stuff in it, right? But then when you go to read the ingredients label, you will notice that it might be point zero something of the product, of the ingredients that made you buy that product, or it's not even in there, or it's the scent of that product that's supposed to be natural. There's so many different ways that people can trick you and put alcohol, which is very drying, into your hair product. But because you guys are not reading the labels, or if you are reading them, you're only seeing what you want to see. You're not looking at or looking up the other things that you cannot pronounce. You're not doing that. One thing about my products is they are all natural, which is why I never have 50 in stock at one time, 100 in stock at one time. I make my products weekly. You guys have seen me making flaxseed gel, cutting up my aloe vera plants, cutting up my cocoa butter, cutting up my shea butter. You guys have seen those things from me. So that's the difference. Okay? Uh, Let me think of some other reasons why your hair could be dry. Another reason why your hair can be dry is how you're covering your hair at night. You know how they say the silk bonnet and the silk pillowcase? Trust me, that plays a major part. That plays a major part in how your hair is going to respond or react once you go to sleep. If you're sleeping on a cotton pillowcase, right? If you're sleeping on a cotton pillowcase and you're not covering your hair, or you have a cotton scarf on your head, all of the oil that's in your hair is going to be in that cotton, or on or in that cotton pillowcase. Satin, silk, you'll notice that if you have oil or whatever in your hair and you lay on a satin pillowcase, then it's like it's not absorbing the things out of your hair. It's so slick that it's just like it's not absorbing it, if that makes any sense. Okay? So I'm gonna keep going, but I've seen it, but it's been a couple of people coming in and out. Is there anyone here that has a question as far as what we're talking about when it comes down to dry hair? While you guys are thinking of your questions, another thing that I want to mention is another reason why your hair can be dry is because you wet your hair with water every single day. Not like, you got to spray a leave-in on, and the leave-in has some type of moisturizers in it. No, you're wetting your hair every single day. What happens when we wet our bodies, right? And we don't put lotion on our bodies, or we're using soaps. or body washes that don't have like moisturizing factors in them, your skin gets really, really dry. Same thing with your hair. You have to keep in mind, under your hair is a scalp, right? And a scalp is skin. A lot of people forget that. Your scalp is still skin. So if I were to use a drying soap, right, and then never put lotion on ever, how cracked do you think my skin would be? My skin would probably start peeling because it would just be so dry that it would start to crack, right? The same thing goes for your hair and scalp. Healthy scalp, healthy hair. That makes sense? Another reason why your hair could be dry is because you're putting things on your scalp, but then you're not putting things in your hair. So if we're talking about you're someone that's just like, well, I just don't like putting products in my hair, then you need to be that person to make sure that you use that balm shampoo, like my shampoo bar. Here we go, shampoo bar. And that balm conditioner, like my herbal hair growth conditioner. Just saying. And then still use a light leave-in, because a leave-in conditioner, guys, is just that. Another reason why your hair might be dry is because you shampoo and then you spray a leave-in into your hair. Not a deep conditioner. You're spraying a leave-in conditioner in your hair. Leave-in conditioners, guys, are always after your main conditioner. Then you spray the leave-in to give your hair extra moisture. To give it a little more extra moisture. Because remember, most shampoos strip the oils out of your hair. They strip the oils and they strip the dirt. My Hair Regrow shampoo bar, mine puts moisture back into your hair. See, when I create things, I go by the problems that I've had with my own hair. And then I listen to the customers and I see what we need for our hair. But again, your most shampoos, it strips your hair. Hey, Sister Angie. So most shampoos strip your hair. So with that being said, if you're using a shampoo stripping your hair, then you want... Oh, let me show y'all. Oh, I'm making a mess over here, but this is what I'm scooping out of. This is what I just made. So this is the Curls and More. It's the Curls and More and the Zay's Twist Out. It's the same thing. Yeah. If you guys noticed that, if you bought them both, it's the same thing. I got my package. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, sister. Thank you. You know, I try to ship out that stuff quick. But okay. So, another reason why your hair might be dry. Because you shampoo your hair, and instead of you taking the time to use a deep conditioner, you're using a leave-in conditioner. Now, most leave-in conditioners don't have as much ingredients as your deep conditioner would. So your leave-in conditioner is going to be a little lighter. But in your case, you needed something heavy. Like you went from shampoo to just leave-in, and then you're trying to figure out why your hair is dry. Oh, well, I put conditioner. I put conditioner in my hair, but it's still dry. Did you do deep conditioner? And when I say deep conditioner, I don't mean an instant one. Not something that you're leaving in. I mean something that needs to be rinsed out. Something that you can put on your hair. Either go under the heating cap, go under the steamer, hair steamer, or just put a plastic cap on it and then, let it sit and let your body temperature process that conditioner. Because your scalp is going to be hot after a while. You put something on it, it's going to be hot after a while. So, okay, let's just say you're somebody and you're like, well, Dwella, I put the conditioner on my hair and I rinsed it out in 10 minutes. You did not you did not give that conditioner time to work. You did not give it time to work. As soon as you put it on, you took it off. So you did not give it time to do what it needs to do. You get what I'm saying? You rushed. Not only did you rush, When you rinsed it with hot water, and you didn't put anything in your hair after the fact. And now you're trying to figure out, why is my hair dry the next day? So let's just say you did all of that. Let's just say you did all of that, right? And the next day your hair is dry. So still, instead of you adding some type of leave-in, some type of moisture, some type of something, you just wet your hair. You're wetting your hair, but you're not activating anything. So it's drying your hair out. If you put a leave-in conditioner in your hair, right? And let's just say your hair feels dry. And we're gonna talk about my products, because I can't talk about anybody else's, because half those products dried my daggone hair out. Which is why y'all see me using my own products that I create. And if you go back and look at my channel, you guys will see companies used to send me products all the time to do product reviews on. But that's neither here nor there. So you're wetting your hair, but you don't have anything in your hair. I didn't even realize I was on Wi-Fi. All right. So what do you think is going to happen once you're wetting your hair every day and you don't have nothing in your hair? No oil, nothing. Your hair's still going to be dry. All right. Now I'm going to speak to those of you that order my Miracle Growth Water, and you order my shampoo, and you order my conditioner. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys placing orders, trusting the Father that He's blessing, putting His hands all over my hair growth products. I do the orders, right? A lot of you, and I'm not going to call you out I'm not going to call you out, but listen, lenders, I'm going to need for y'all to start ordering some type of moisturizing product from me. Leave-in conditioner, twist cream, something. Because you're constantly buying the same thing, but then you're not using anything for moisture. You're not going to get the full benefits. I'm going to say it again. You're not going to get the full benefits of my products. So if you're not using my moisturizers or my leave-in conditioners or my pomade, what are you using after you deep condition your hair? Because you're not buying it from me. So what are you actually using? You guys see the pictures on my channel, right? You guys have seen how far my hair has come. It's y'all know it's like crazy long and thick. Okay. And then you see the reviews that people are always posting. You see the before and after pictures of all these different customers. And then you might be saying to yourself, well, why are they getting such fast results? And I mean, I'm using it. I'm getting some growth because they're using a complete system. Even if you don't buy everything, is the volume given in and out? Oh, okay, hold on. Let me try that. Is that better? If it was going in and out, it was because of how I had the phone. Is it better now? Is it better now? And again, while I'm talking to you guys, I have more moisture products back in, because you guys know anything that I have for moisture sells out fast. It sells out fast. Remember, I make my products weekly, fresh. So these are not products just sitting on a shelf somewhere. All right. Welcome to everyone that may be new here. Thumbs up the video if you don't mind. Share it. And also subscribe to my channel. Okay? I appreciate you. So, yeah. Another reason why your hair could be dry. And I'm just giving you guys a bunch of different reasons of why your hair can be dry. As well as giving you cosmetology pointers while I'm talking to you. Another reason why your hair can be dry is because you're not consistent. Okay, you're not consistent with one line of products. You're all over the place. You're ordering from this person, from me, going to Walmart, going to Walgreens, going to the beauty supply store, doing this, doing that. Okay, Sister Cat. And you're using so many different products, but the products don't coincide with each other. You're using this, but then you're using this shampoo. Let's just say you use my shampoo, and then you use someone else's conditioner. And then you use someone else's leave-in. For all you know, once you use my moisturizing shampoo, that conditioner that has all that alcohol and different things in it now has stripped the moisture out that you just put in using my shampoo. Now you go to, you're using that conditioner and then you use somebody else's brand leave-in and your hair is all over the place and dry and you can't figure out why. Excuse me. So in a nutshell, guys, there's a lot of different reasons. Look how moist that is. There's a lot of different reasons why your hair can be dry. And I just gave you guys some. I just gave you guys some scenario. Some simple scenarios of why your hair can be dry. But there's a lot of other reasons. So to fix that, if you notice that your hair is dry, if it's the products, switch up on products. Switch up on products. Or maybe you need more products. Maybe you only have a shampoo and a conditioner and a spray leave-in. Maybe you need something that's creamy. Maybe you need something that's a little heavier. You get what I'm saying? Maybe you need something that's a little heavier, like a cream or a pomade or something like that. Maybe you need to drink more water. Maybe you need to just get rid of what you're using and use something else. All right? Another reason, and now I'm going to tell you guys this as well. Another reason why your hair can be dry is because you have product buildup on your hair. Yeah, y'all didn't think about that. Well, I grease my scalp and hair every single day and my hair is still dry. You have product buildup on your hair. So not only are you damaging your hair because you're clogging your pores, that's one thing, which is your scalp. And then also with your hair, you put so much product on your hair that now your hair is getting weak. Now your hair is getting weak, but you're like, but I have all this moisture. There is a such thing as over moisture. And over moisture, because I've done it. Where I just put product and just leave my hair wet all day long, every day. Nobody's hair should be wet all day long. Because of the fact that your hair, especially when your hair starts getting long, the bottom of your hair is the oldest and the most fragile. The oldest and the most fragile hair that's on your head. Anything that comes out the root, that's new, that's strong. But if you're talking about twisting your hair and you're braiding your hair and whatever that you're doing, if you keep your hair wet every single day, it's weak. It's weak. That's just like me. You guys know I've been gardening since last year. So I noticed that sometimes, because I'll forget like when the last time I watered my plants, because I have so many different things in my garden now. So I'll just take the water and I'll just, without even touching the plant, I'll just start dousing water all over the place. In my 5-gallon water sprout. Water, what do you call those? Flower pot water thingy. That's what I'll call it. So, my watering container. And then I noticed like later on, my plants are looking wilted. Like they're just like laying over and they were sprouting out. And I'm like, what the heck is happening? And then I touched that soil. I've doused that soil, like I've over watered the soil. So now the plant and the plant stems are weak. Too much water. Same thing with your hair. If it's constantly wet, it can be really, really fragile. Okay? It can be really, really fragile, and it can also pop. You guys get it? So anyone that's been here for a while, do you guys feel like that was some useful information that I just gave you, that I shared with you? There's a lot more reasons. Medications can dry your hair out. But I mean, just like the average person. And another thing, another key, have you tried shea powder on your hair? Yes, I did. I actually used to make a shea treatment. Yeah. Yep. Now, me personally, and remember Shea has sent me some stuff. Me personally, using Shea by itself, it broke my hair out. It broke my hair off. But once I mixed it with a couple of things and I use it as a treatment, it was okay. But I prefer my products, and I'm not just saying that because I make my products, but my products don't dry the hair out. I don't like really using anything consistently that's gonna dry my hair out. So yeah, Shea Bay had dried my hair out. Now when I was mixing it with my Miracle Growth Water, it was fine. You guys remember I told you guys that a couple of years ago, but then using it by itself, it just dried my hair out. So no. But does anybody have any questions for me? And again, so what you guys see me pouring right now is the curls and more. I have made so many products today. I went from gardening this morning to straighten hair to make a bunch of products because I noticed that we've been out of a lot of the moisture products for some weeks now. And if you're new to my channel, I do make all of this by hand. I make everything, my ingredients and everything. Excellent information. I sometimes skip steps because I am tired, but thank you. But thanks now, I will shampoo correctly. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. So, yeah. Listen, the key to this is if you're tired, don't do your hair. If you're like me, I like a clean hair and scalp because I notice for me, my hair grows better when it's clean, especially if I'm putting product on my hair all week. Don't get to the point that you put so much product in your hair that you've gotten used to that and then you're like, I don't have to do anything because you're going to reverse all the good that you're doing to your hair. So if you get lazy and you know you're going to rush to shampoo, don't shampoo that day. Don't shampoo that day. Another reason why your hair could be dry, because I've shared so many different reasons, is because you don't shampoo your hair. You don't shampoo your hair. You don't even use shampoo. Now, what do I mean by that? You have people that co-wash. What does co-washing mean? That they're trying to clean their hair with conditioner. Now, if you get a conditioner that has cleansing agents in it, then yes, you can clean your hair and scalp. But conditioners are traditionally made to moisturize the hair, to put back the moisture that you lost from shampooing, right? So you get people that all they do is co-wash, or they use a lot of henna. Like I told you guys, remember I just made that henna treatment. And although henna does not have protein in it, it can serve your hair as a protein treatment, meaning that it's going to strengthen your hair. Any holes that you have in your hair, it's going to close those holes up and seal them so that your hair is stronger, so that it's stronger, not weaker. But you cannot use it every other day, every week, because all of that strength, too much strength, can pop, can pop, can pop. Protein treatments. Let's go on to protein treatments. Protein treatments are good once in a while. When your hair feels fragile, hey, hit it with some protein. Y'all know I sell protein. Hit it with some protein. Then shampoo, then conditioner, and do all your other treatments. But you don't want to do that every day because too much protein can give your hair too much strength. Now it's drying out and now it's breaking and popping. So it's just a point of balance, guys. It's a point of balance. You got to balance things out. You have to balance things out. And don't be afraid to spend your money on products that work. Stop using those shampoos that cost $2 or $3. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You can tell a great product when you use it the first time. If you see a difference in your hair the first time you use a product, you know that that is a great product. If your hair is drying out, popping, breaking off, y'all know what I'm talking about, and you still continue to use that product, what do you think is going to happen? If your hair dried and popped the first time, what's going to happen the second time, the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time? You're not going to have any hair because your hair is going to be so dry and it's going to keep popping to the point that now you have no hair in your head and you're trying to figure out what's going on. Like, I see people using this or they talking about this and look at my hair. No. Use on your hair what works for you. everything that you might see on the internet, everything you might see on YouTube, even some of the things that your friends use may not work for you. So you keep searching for products. Well, you ain't got to search no more because, you on my channel. You can just order some Miracle Growth Water products. But, yeah. Use what works for you. And then, pay attention to your hair. That's another thing, too. When you use something, pay attention to how did it make your hair feel? Did it dry your hair out? Did it soften your hair? Did it make your hair really hard? Did it tangle your hair? Pay attention when you use things. Thank you, Sister Cat. Yeah, pay attention when you use things. And stop using so many different things. And when I say that, stop mixing up a whole bunch of different stuff. All right? Like my products. You don't have to add to them or take away. They're already formulated. But again, don't use my shampoo and somebody else's conditioner, or somebody else's conditioner and or my conditioner and somebody else's shampoo, because you're not going to get the full benefits. And I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all, because you don't know how those other products are going to react to my products. And also, guys, when you get my products, remember I do have everything natural. So if you see a dot here and there, more than likely that's a herb. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. A lot of companies use all those different chemical things for preservatives. Remember, I use everything natural. Natural preservatives are in my products, so you guys don't have to worry about shelf life. And as you guys see, I take my time. I don't rush and make my products. I know I'm gonna have a lot of new people coming in and out. So, one thing that I don't do, just in case if you have that question, I don't order products in mass bulk and take them out of somebody else's container and put them in my own containers. Everything that I make is made from scratch. Like, how you would bake a cake and you would do your eggs, your flour, your oil and whatever, scratch. And you're not buying a box cake. Well, same thing with my products. All right? These products are made with love. They're made with care. I'm in here singing. I don't talk to the products, but I do ask our Father in heaven to put his blessing over these products so that anyone that uses my products, you can see results in your hair. You can see results in your hair for whatever your hair needs. All right? This is not a one product, fix all. And I do make my products different sometimes. Each time that I make them, I don't measure everything out the same. I free pour. Because maybe when you order it this week, you may need a little more of something than what you needed 2 weeks ago or last week. So, yeah. And like I said, we've been needing moisturizing things for our hair. We've been needing it. And I say we because, yes, I use my own products. And my products are like nobody else's. You can't even compare my products to anyone else's because they're not like anyone else's. They are very unique. Everything that I make is very unique. It has its own thing that it does. It has its own right. And I also keep in mind from what I told you guys from the beginning that, remember I told you guys professional products, that whenever I was in my salon and even when I started booth renting and I didn't have to use the shop's products, I always made sure that I ordered and bought professional products because they had more of the ingredient that they say was in the product. And so it did the client's hair a lot better. It did the client's hair a lot better. You're not paying me to use the same thing that you can just go buy in Target. Now you come to me, I'm charging you $100 for a blowout, and you like, but she using that $8 blowout stuff that I get from Target. No. So, does anyone have any questions? And for those of you that already know about Miracle Grow, what a listen, does, we got everything for moisture back in stock. Curls and more. Grab Moisture and Grow. The pomade is back in stock. Zay's Twist Out Cream back in stock. So anything that you needed for moisture, hey, is back in stock. Now, FYI. Here's a little FYI. So remember, guys, I made the edge control and end sealer. That I have discontinued. Let me tell you guys why. Because when I first made it, it was like, bam. I was able to do it. You know, we were able to lay our edges down. But now we have other stuff. You know, the pomade can lay your edges down, so you ain't got to worry about that. Even the Twist and More can lay your edges down. And the Curls and More. But I told you guys earlier, and that's for anybody that was watching. I even put, what happened was, I put so much moisture, because y'all know I don't play. That product had so much aloe vera, flaxseed gel, the fenugreek gel. You guys saw me last week putting those together. I put them both together, and then I made a gel out of it. And then you guys saw me cutting up my aloe vera plant. Well, I had so much moisture in that product that even though I put beeswax in it, it still would not firm up the way that I wanted it to. It wouldn't firm up. And I didn't want to send anything to someone and it not be firm. So let me tell you guys what I did. I poured it out those little jars, threw those little jars away. I know. Y'all probably like, she could have washed them out. No, not in not sanitary. So if I use a jar and then I pour it out, I throw that jar away. I'm not going to wash it. I'm not going to wipe it out. No, now it's not new to you guys anymore. So I threw those away. So I went back and I got the big jars, because you guys know I have a bunch of these. And I took that same product, and y'all know what I'm talking about. I took that same product that I showed you guys earlier, which was, I think I put one to the side for myself. Hold on, I need to cover this. I'm making a mess over here. Man, this stuff got so much moisture. Look, I waste nothing. All right. So I took that same product that looked like this, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. So normally, remember when I would do the edge sealer, it would be firm, but look, I can still shake it up. It was still loose. So I wasn't gonna sell that like that. Look. Now this is the bomb, so you know I'm keeping this for myself. That's why it's to the side. But I think I put two. No, that's something else. All right. So because it wasn't doing right, see? Oh, excuse me. But you get what I'm saying. Because it never firmed up, and those products are excellent. Uh-oh, hold on, guys. Hold on. I forgot I didn't have the phone steady. Hold on 1 second. Forgot I had it to the side. I mean, on the edge. Okay. So, because those ingredients were still excellent ingredients, besides me putting shea butter, and I put shea butter, and it still wouldn't get like that firm hold that I wanted, right? So, what I did, guys, was I said, hey, you know what? It's still the same ingredients similar to the Grab Moisture and Grow. So why not just formulate it and make it into just a regular? I did. So now I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra moisturizing Grab Moisture and Grows. So see what I did? I went on ahead and whipped it up, and I turned it into just a creamy leave-in conditioner for you guys. So besides the Grab Moisture and Grow, which you guys know that's already moisturizing, but the Grab Moisture and Grow doesn't have shea butter in it. Now this extra moisturizer one that I just made, that would have been the edge control and end sealer. Now that is what I will call the extra moisturizing Grab Moisture and Grow, because it has all those ingredients, plus it has shea butter in it. Plus it has shea butter in it. So if somebody wants to purchase, let me know. Because that one is not on the website. The regular one is on the website. But the one that has that extra moisturizing factors in it, like that shea butter, that one is not on the website. But if you're interested in that one, send me a text at 424-261-7283. And because I only have six, one, two, three, I have seven actually, but I put one to the side for myself. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, I have seven, but one is to the side for myself. So it's gonna be first come, first serve. And of course, if you're platinum, platinum plus, y'all get the first dibs on it. So it does have it does have more than what the other one has. And I use organic shea butter, and that organic shea butter that I have is not cheap. You already know how that goes. So, wait, this goes down here. But does anybody have any questions? And I appreciate all you guys coming in. And share this video, please, if you don't mind. Sharing is free. Subscribe. I'm sorry. Yeah, subscribe to my channel. That's free too. Membership cost, but subscribing is also free. So share the video. Share it on your Facebook page. Share it with somebody you never know who may need to see it and wonder why, hey, why does my hair stay dry? And I try to give you guys the most honest answers. Not so technical, you know. But does anyone have any questions? Y'all, this stuff took me so long to make. And also, somebody asked, somebody asked me, why don't I make my things in bigger jars? So for a while, I used to do a little bit bigger, right? But you guys got to keep in mind, this is natural. All of this is natural. I don't need to put anything in a 24-ounce jar or 32-ounce, and then you guys have it forever, and then it goes bad. I'm just saying. Like, yes, I put natural preservatives in here, but when you get my products, use them. Use them. Also, I only make a certain amount because it takes me a long time to formulate each thing that I make. It's harder to make products when you're keeping things all natural. You get it? If I use chemicals, I could throw some of this in, some of that in, whip my product in there, boom, it's done. But when you're talking about doing stuff naturally, it takes that much longer. And because I'm the only one that makes my products and I have so many now, when I run out of stuff, I literally run out. So it's like I have to make this product. Then I have to make that product. And then, oh my gosh, this is out of stock too. So then I have to make that as well. And all of that takes about a day, sometimes 2 days. So if I were to put my stuff in always 8-ounce jars, 12-ounce jars, I would only have about 5 in stock. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all saw this. This was full. And I'm going to count how many jars I have out of this right now. 18 jars. 18 of this size. And this is like 5 ounces, like 4 or 5 ounces. It might even be 6 because this is kind of heavy. But 18 jars. So imagine if I did the jars bigger and put all my product in there, right? Let's just say I did double this size. Instead of me having 18 jars to sell, I would have half of that. And then what would happen? Y'all be like, well, dang, Drola, you just had it. How's it sold out that fast? So that's why. But this is a great size. This right here is a great size because it'll last you. And yeah, when you run out, buy some more. If you're someone that has a lot of hair and one jar is not enough, what does that mean? Buy 2. Stop being cheap. Buy 2. I run deals all the time. Become a member. Once you become a member, remember, once you become a member, Platinum or Platinum Plus, your website that you guys shop from is discounted. So everything on that website is cheaper. Cheaper, lower. The prices are lower always. The prices are lower on the membership website than they are on the non-membership website. So if you're someone that frequents my products and you love them and your hair loves them, become a member. Or check out those sales. Add yourself to the text list, 424-261-7283. I text deals almost every day. Hey. But see how rich that is? And I need to stop filling these jars all the way up. Because if I don't, if I put them to the fill line like I'm supposed to, which is right here, that's the fill line, but I always go past it for some reason. If I stop doing that, then maybe I can have 2 extra jars. 2 more jars, Y'all know how it is. As soon as it gets in stock, it gets sold out fast. So, I don't know. But anywho, does anybody have any questions for me? And I know y'all love this curls and more. I do too. I love any product that's going to be beneficial for my hair. That's going to grow my hair, hydrate my hair. And that's another difference too, guys. Everything that I make is geared towards hair growth. Everything. Even my shampoo. Look at that. OD. Stop filling everything up to the top. I got to stop doing that. I'm going to start, look, I'm going to start doing stuff to the fill line. One of these days. One of these days. So, thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have any questions? And y'all see me in here, so you know we're not doing spin the wheel, because y'all know I'm going to be tired. I still have to put labels, and I hope I have some labels already printed out. And I have to clean all the dishes that I used up in here. But yeah, no excuses of why your hair isn't where you need it to be. No excuses. Look at the things look at what you were doing before your hair started getting damaged, and then look at what you're doing now. Because, I mean, I have something for everybody. The only thing that I don't have is heat protector. And I'm still debating on whether or not I'm even going to do a heat protector, because I'm trying to get people used to not putting all that heat in their hair. About that, a phone call coming in. Yeah, but I'm trying to get people used to not putting all that heat in their hair, so your hair doesn't get damaged. Because some people put too much heat. Now, it's okay for heat once in a blue, but some people want to flat iron their hair because their hair is curly, and then they want to flat iron it every day. You can't do that. That's too much heat. You're going to damage your hair. I don't care how much heat protector you call yourself using. You are not supposed to straighten your hair out every single day. Too much heat. So do you guys have any questions for me before I go? Remember, guys, if you are curious about my products, you can always read the reviews. You can Google them. You can watch the videos that's on my channel. I have a lot of them. Or like I said, Google Miracle Growth Water reviews. A lot should come up. I also have reviews on my website. I have before and after pictures. My website is always myproductname.com. So miraclegrowthwater.com. I do offer afterpay, so if you don't have all the money to spend on the products that you want, you can buy now and pay later. Afterpay does allow you to pay in installments, but you get your product now. So you don't have to wait until after. You don't have to wait until the fourth payment, then, she's going to ship it out. No. You pay Afterpay. Afterpay pays me. All right? You pay Afterpay, and Afterpay pays me. So, yeah. Another reason, and it's going to be the last reason, and I know everybody knows this one. Another reason why your hair may be dry and staying dry is because of your styling products. Your hairspray, your mousse, your gel, your glue. Yeah, because of your styling products. That is why anything that I have as far as styling are all oil-based. All oil-based. We don't need hair drying out just to try to have a little style or a slick ponytail, and then now we got thin edges or broke off hair. Okay? So, again, this is the Dwoa. If you liked anything that I said, especially if you're new, please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so that when I do bring a video, or when I make a video, when I go live, or whatever it is I decide that I'm going to do, you don't miss it. All right? Also, if you don't hit subscribe, then if you're new here, you're probably going to lose. You're probably not even going to remember that you've been here. My channel is called Nappy the Straight, and my products are called Miracle Growth Water. So more than likely, you're probably trying to search Miracle Growth Water, even though you will find a video. but you won't find my channel. You'll be seeing a bunch of videos in. So yeah, it just makes sense to subscribe. That way you can always come on back and check us out. Um, that's it, guys. Unless you have a question, I'm going to give it about a minute to see if anybody has any hair question, pertaining to what we were already talking about. Please don't go off on the deep end. But a question pertaining to what we were already talking about. And I appreciate you guys watching. And remember, share is free. If you're using my products and you love them, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'm just getting the lids out of my box. So you guys see, I do everything. I make the products, create them, then I have to jar them, and then I have to label them, seal them, and get them to you guys. So it's a lot of work. Everything by hand. Oh, that's that. Everything by hand. So, almost to the bottom. Dang, I did a lot. And that's not even a whole bunch of bottles. I would have thought that I was going to have so many more jars, but hey, I would have to make 4 of these. This took hours to make. So, So does anybody have any questions? Feel free to ask. And of course, if you have a question, you can always email me. Or send me a text, because texting you probably get a quicker response. 424-261-7283. You can always visit my website, miraclegrowthwater.com. Facebook page, same thing, Miracle Growth Water. Instagram, Miracle Growth Water. TikTok, Miracle Growth Water. I think I have a Twitter page too, but I don't really be on Twitter that much. All right, so I appreciate you guys. I pray that the information that I shared with you guys was helpful to someone. If it wasn't, hey, I apologize. But I'm sure I gave some really helpful, detailed information. So this video was not clickbait. You actually got some information about why your hair can be dry. And then one more thing before I go. Another reason why your hair can be dry is because you have color-treated hair. That's the last thing. Color-treated hair. Not all hair dye is good for your hair. A lot can dry your hair out, especially bleaching and highlighting. And even sometimes when you use dark color, it can dry your hair out. So, professionally, when someone's hair is colored, some stylists consider that to be damaged hair. Like your hair is not healthy. Your hair is not natural because you have color. So if you are someone that has color, just remember you need even more maintenance for your hair because now you have color treated hair. All right. So your hair has opened to allow the color to get in there and then sealed it. You get what I'm saying? So your hair is going to be a lot weaker than someone that doesn't have color. So you're definitely going to have to watch out for dry hair and breaking hair and damaged hair and so on. But like I said, if you're using my products, you should not have a problem. And if you're using some products of mine, get some more. Get the other products that you need. Don't just have the shampoo and rice water. And think that you don't have to use conditioner after you use the rice water. Yeah. You got to use conditioner after you use that rice water. Okay? So I love you guys. I gave you guys a chance to ask a question and no one has a question. Sister Kat, thank you so much. I know you have a lot going on with your mom. She's definitely always in my prayers as well as you and the rest of the family. I love you. When you speak to your mother, tell her I said hello. My diamond gem. Yes, a girl, Teresa, girl. I just made some more pomade. That's what I've been putting on my hair lately after I shampoo it. This has been my leave-in. And you know you don't need a lot. Got a fresh batch, sister. So yeah. Sorry. It's the bomb though. And you don't need much to have moisture in your hair. Okay. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I ordered some yesterday. Yes. Thanks for the hair class. Love it. You are so welcome. You are so welcome, my sister. You are so welcome. So welcome. Yeah, I wanted to come on and just not be looking at y'all like, hey. But that's it again. The moisture products, guys, are back in stock. Remember, guys, I'm working with two websites now. So that means that half is going to be on here, half is going to be on the other one. So it's a possibility that when you go to look for something, it may be sold out. So if you need moisture products, get them while you know that they are in stock. Because y'all know, once it sells out, depending on what I'm doing or what else needs to be in stock, I may not make that for a while. And it's a process, especially my Diamond Gems. Y'all know, I came on the Diamond Gem group, early. I'm still in here making products. Now I'm done because I'm like, shoot. I done been in here all day. Before I know it, it's gonna be time for me to get back in the garden. Like I didn't even do orders today. So the orders that would have gone out today, guys, will go out tomorrow. Don't worry. But love you guys. Thank you again. Always share. Sharing is caring, and it's to share is free. So why not? That's the way you guys can help me out, help me get the word out a little bit more. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for supporting my products. Thank you for supporting my brand, watching my movies. Anything that you guys are doing that you don't have to do, know that I love you guys and I mean it from the heart. So that is it. I am out. Bye. Listen. Boy, look, the phone had to fall again. Bye, guys. I love you.